news now. A group of 140 asylum seekers, mostly from Venezuela, is preparing to leave a Seattle park that had been turned into a makeshift camp.
I want to ask people, where do we go? Where do the families go?
A question that, at least for now, no one seems to have an answer to. The city of Seattle is now scrambling to find a solution.
We can't tell anyone what we're doing because we don't know ourselves.
Today is moving day for more than 100 asylum seekers. The problem, they say they have nowhere to go. A welcome to Washington State that started for many in this Tukwila church.
I want folks to know that there's a crisis here.
From there, a move to Kent, where King County subsidized hotel stays until about 3 weeks ago when the program ran out of funding. They prepared to camp, but less than 24 hours later, a private donor extended their stay. Fast forward to today, and they're moving out again. The situation in Venezuela is very difficult, very, very difficult for everyone. That's why you have to look for a way out. It's no secret that our country is in crisis right now. So we left our country to find a better life. This recent move to a tent outside the Garfield Community Center was the latest in a decision she says she had no say over. She's now among this group of 140 people that include children, many who are seeking asylum in the U.S. They were staying in a King County subsidized motel in Kent, had been since January of this year, but say they were forced to move out when the funding ran out.
Immigrants and refugees that have been removed from their place in Burien or Tukwila, and they have found a new home here on the Garfield Community Center tennis court. They're unsure how long they're going to be here, but they're asking for more permanent housing in Seattle. Comunidad Sin Fronteras is an organization that I think helps get people here.
Have parks crews on site monitoring the situation and say they're turning to the state for guidance on both shelter options and funding, citing a newly passed $30 million package of legislation for migrants and asylum seekers statewide.
I would like to hear a formal explanation of what is going on right now.
That is a really good question. We're trying to figure that one out ourselves.
Okay, and who are you and who are you with?
I'm John Hager. I'm the Emergency Operations Manager with Seattle Parks Recreation.
Okay.
So I was called early this morning. A lot of people showed up and started putting up tents at the tennis court here at Garfield. And so after looking into it, talking to the group, this is the asylum seekers that have been kind of around for the last couple months. We funded a couple weeks for them in some hotels, motels in Kent. King County also did some more funding for them for, in hotels, motels. Their funding ran out last night, so now they are again back on the street with no place to go. So we're working with the mayor's office right now. We haven't gotten any direction.
So all these people are going to need something to eat tomorrow, and they don't know where they're going to get it.
Correct.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a lot of community groups that have gotten the word out, and they're bringing up food for them and stuff. We're opening up. Normally, our comfort stations, the restrooms, are closed for the season until late spring when we open and we're activated them now, so at least they have a place to go. So that's all we know at this point. So we're just trying to work with them, making sure that they're safe, we're safe, our customers are safe. We're just figuring out that we've got a lot of sports activities on the field starting this afternoon at 3. We just found out that the Garfield tennis team actually has practice every night at 4 o'clock, so we got to figure out a solution for that. So,
yeah. How do you think people are going to respond to this?
I really don't know.
How do you respond to this?
How do I? I try and do the best I can of making sure that everyone's safe, everyone's got is comfortable, that people are keeping the peace, and we got some good compromises going until there's a good solution. So right now I'm just kind of making sure that people got some places that they can go to the restroom safely, and making sure that like the kids are being safe. They're got a safe place to get some of the food from the community. I told them no open fires, but I allowed them to use some of the barbecues that they have, because I know they got to feed the kids and all that. So just trying to make everyone comfortable until we know what direction I get from up above.
Amen.
Yes.
A new plan in just the last 10, 20 minutes or so. We saw people packing up tents. We're told that an anonymous donor bought a 10-day stay in a hotel in Kent that will buy everyone some time.
I talked to the group because I came over, I'm like, are you guys all right? And they were taking everything down. And they said that they got a donation for 10 more nights at the hotel back in Kent. So I said, great. So they were very happy. And we're just making sure they safely get out of here without any problems.
Are there more of these situations that we don't know about?
This is the first I've heard. It caught everyone off guard because we didn't know anything about this. They just showed up. So
The big question now is, what will any form of long-term plan look like moving forward? In Seattle, Sebastian Robertson, King 5.